Can you feel it rising? I can, but I can't tell if it's the sequel or just gas. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Briefing Room. I'm Dean, your wonderful host through this Robotech journey, and in this video, I'm going to discuss what and who we know or speculate will be in Shadows Rising. So we'll start off with who, and in fact, it'll be easy who's. We know for a fact that most of the cast of Shadows Rising will be returning from Shadow Chronicles. Duh. One exception might be General Reinhardt, as at the end of Shadow Chronicles he wished them luck and sent them on their journey. And it would be a mistake for Harmony Gold to overlap the two features like they did with the Shadow Chronicles and Symphony of Light. Four other characters that, due to context clues, we know will be in Shadows Rising are Rook, Rand, Lunk, and Annie. Yes, most of the cast from New Generation. And at the end of Shadow Chronicles, we do see the Archangel entering Earth space. And then, watch this scene from Love, Live Alive.
So the Expeditionary Force is planning this new mission to find Admiral Hunter and the SDF-3. Here, don't forget these.
So what do you say, Lancer?
You're right. It is an amazing opportunity. But I really think my place is here, on Earth. I feel I can make more of a difference to people as Yellow Dancer than as a soldier.
Well, you always were the only one around here with any sense in his skull.
Oh, wait just 1 second. I may have to take offense at that remark.
That's as close to a confirmation as you can get. After Lancer declines to find Admiral Hunter, Rook and Rand just confirm it with their statements. I mean, like I said, you can't get any closer than that. Now, that's a pretty full cast, but if you want me to throw out a few more names, here it goes. Maya states,
Yeah, I know how you feel. Most of my family was aboard the SDF-3.
Maya wouldn't have said most of her family if all of her family were on the SDF-3. Now, we know for a fact that Max and Miria are in the SDF-3 because of the last issue of Prelude to the Shadow Chronicles. So, the one piece that's unknown is Dana. Last place we saw her was on Space Station Liberty. Clearly she's not on Space Station Liberty anymore because, you know. But, let's see. Oh, Karen Penn. She was Vince's helmsman in the Prelude to the Shadow Chronicles, but surprisingly enough, not in the Shadow Chronicles. So what happened? Did she transfer to be the helmsman of the SDF-3? I mean, where is she? We don't know. And then Jack. Again, we don't know where he is. And the last place we saw him was on Space Station Liberty, just like Dana. So what happened to him? This is stuff that could be, probably should be, fleshed out at some point, whether it's in Shadows Rising or another form of media. So, what can we expect from Shadows Rising story-wise? Well, that's that's difficult to say. They really haven't given us anything about Shadows Rising, other than a deleted scene from the Shadow Chronicles that they're parading around as Shadows Rising, or some promotional artwork that they've shown occasionally. But based on the information that I have, I would say that the black hole they encountered is not a black hole. It's not a black hole. And the reason I say that is, the last time we saw the SDF-3, it was being pulled into that black hole. And for those of you who don't know how they work, the farther you get pulled into the black hole, the more you're being pulled. The stronger the pull is, the closer you get to the center. And eventually you just get ripped apart. So by now, the SDF, if it was a black hole, the SDF-3 would either be too far into the black hole for the Archangel to be able to save, and they'll just watch the SDF-3 be destroyed, or the SDF-3 has already been destroyed. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna be a wormhole. I'm thinking they'll discover it's actually some sort of wormhole or portal, something along those lines. So, Jonathan Switzer, though, and I'll put links to his channel and his blog in the description below, believes, and I can't say that I disagree with him, that Shadow Chronicles had a similar, his term is shape, had a similar shape to the End of the Circle. In particular with Vince, Jean, and Louis, of all the characters in the universe, being aboard the Archangel at the end of the Shadow Chronicles, which is the same ship and the same characters that were on the Archangel at the beginning. And at the end of Shadow Chronicles, they're in Earth space, you know. Ariel has pertinent information to give to Scott. And obviously the search for the SDF-3. All that's in the End of the Circle. So his belief is that Shadow Rising will have a similar shape to the rest of the End of the Circle. His term is that it'll be essentially a more unremarkable, I can't remember the exact words he used, but an unremarkable version of the End of the Circle. Like I said, I can't disagree with the points he throws out there about it retaining that similar shape. He makes some pretty good arguments there. So, like I said, though, we don't have any information. This is all speculation, which I'm fine with. I love speculation, but it's not something that we can pin down at the moment. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching my video. I'm gonna do character profiles and mecha profiles individually throughout, but that's really all I have for Shadows Rising. I might do a video for the Shadow Chronicles on the anniversary of the Shadow Chronicles release. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I will see you next time.